This program is brought to you by Toby Peanuts. We are nuts!
Toby Peanuts, your everyday delight. Anytime, any place, everything feels right. Toby Peanuts, the joy has just begun.
Sometimes letting it out can make a big difference. Oh, yes. And sometimes you gotta let your heart speak. Yes,
Hello and welcome to another episode of Lovenotes. Dear Joe, I've been a silent reader here for a long time, never imagining that one day I would have the courage to write my own story. I'm Christine, 42, married for 22 years, and blessed with 2 sons. Joe, 5 months after our wedding, I discovered something that broke me into pieces. My husband betrayed me. And worse, the affair led to pregnancy. But they decided to end it, to end a life that was never given a chance to live. Joey got married on May 9, and just a few days later, the 22nd of May, he asked permission to go to Manila for work, and I believed him. But that was the day they went to Quiapo for the abortion. I found out not from him, but from the other woman. She confessed everything to me. It was then that my world stopped. My heart shattered into pieces. And for nights I couldn't sleep. I cried until there were no more tears left to cry. Joe, my husband, was assigned in Bicol then, so I couldn't even face him. When I finally did, he fell to his knees, crying, begging for forgiveness. We were newlyweds, and I was terrified. What would people say if they knew? My family, his family, our friends, my colleagues. So I forgave him, not because I forgot what he did, but because I was afraid. But after that, something in me quietly died. The love, the trust, the spark. Joe, it was gone. I learned to comfort myself through books, and one line struck me deeply. It says, love is not just a feeling, it's a choice. And that became my lifeline. Joe, for 2 decades I held on, not because I was happy, but because I believed that love was a choice, and choosing him meant keeping my family together. But deep down, I was lonely. I was so lonely. He was a good provider, a wonderful father, a loving son. But for me, I just felt I was invisible to him. He calls me bungangera. Maybe I was. Maybe I demanded too much. Time, affection, attention. But I was just a wife, Joe, craving for love. Then one day, a simple, "Hi, hello, kamusta?" on Facebook changed everything. I got a chance to meet with my high school classmate. He was actually my old seatmate, my comfort person back then. We are just friends, no malice, just companionship. And he confessed that he had always loved me, that I was his ultimate crush, and that he never married his partner because he was still searching for me. And after 27 years, he found me. Joe, my heart suddenly felt alive again. I suddenly felt seen, needed, valued. I felt loved. And it started innocently, But our chats grew deeper, more emotional. We did not call it an affair. We didn't say kami na, but our hearts already knew what it was. For 3 months, I lived a secret life online, a world where I felt appreciated, understood, and very happy. Until one day, my husband saw a message from him. My heart stopped, and I admitted to him everything. I told myself, if he tells me to leave, I will go. But Joe, to my surprise, he didn't shout. He didn't curse. He didn't throw things. Instead, he changed. He became gentle, sweet, patient. He started to cook for us. He would message me during work and pick me up after. And even our kids noticed. Suddenly, the man I once longed for was trying again. Joe, we became intimate again, something that barely happened before. He was trying. I saw it. So, I did the right thing. I ended it with my classmate. We talked, we cried, and we said goodbye. But the truth, Joe, if I'm really honest with myself, he never really left my heart. I blocked him, deleted him, but he found ways, new numbers, different accounts, and every time he reached out, I wanted to scream, I miss you too. But I didn't, because I can't. Behind this forbidden love are innocent hearts, my children, and his family. And I cannot be the reason they break. So Joe, every day I fight the battle inside me. I pray that God takes away these feelings, this madayang pag-ibig that makes me weak. Why is love so unfair? And one day I found out he's praying the same thing too. We both prayed for strength, for freedom from this love that feels so right, yet is so wrong. We are prisoners of a love that can never be. And every night, I whisper the same prayer. Lord, please free me from the love that shouldn't have happened. Help me, Joe, find meaning in all of this. Sincerely yours, Christine. Christine, your story is one of quiet suffering, hidden behind a strong woman's smile. You carried the weight of betrayal and shame, and yet you stayed. Not because it was easy, but because you believed that love was more than a feeling. It is a calling. But even the strongest hearts grow weary. Even the most faithful souls get tired of waiting to be loved back. So when someone came along and made you feel alive again, it wasn't rebellion, Christine. It was longing. A longing to be seen, to be understood, to be cherished again. But not every love that feels right is right. Some loves come to awaken our hearts, only to remind us what we're still missing at home. The danger of this madayang pag-ibig is that it begins with comfort, but ends with confusion. It fills your heart, but empties your soul. And yet, in your story, grace found its way back. Because when faced with desire or destiny, you chose faith. You chose to protect your family. You chose to stay. and you chose to believe that healing was still possible. Christine, maybe this is where God begins His miracle. In the moment we surrender the love that we shouldn't hold on to, so He can restore the love we once thought was gone. I know your husband's change may not erase the pain, but it's proof that redemption is possible, that God can breathe life into something that's been silent for years. Remember, healing doesn't happen overnight, but every day you choose forgiveness, you rebuild a small piece of what was broken. And maybe this time, your love can be born again, not out of guilt, but out of grace. So keep whispering that prayer, Christine. Lord, free me from the love that shouldn't have happened. Because the freedom you're asking for is not just from a person. It's from the weight of a story that no longer defines you. You are not the woman who was betrayed. You are not the woman who strayed. You are the woman who returned. Returned to her vows, returned to her faith, returned to the arms of God, who still calls her beloved. And when that day comes, you will realize that the love you thought you lost was never really gone. It was simply waiting for both of you to come home again. Thank you for writing, Christine, and God bless you.
You've just heard another episode of Love Notes, exclusive here on Dear Joe Radio.
Kahit anong kwento, siya'y nandyan para sa'yo. Sa bawat liham, may silip ng pag-asa. Sa love notes ni Dear Joe, ang pag-ibig mo laging may kwento.